On this volume of 2K Sports, it's going to be the Cincinnati Reds taking on the San Diego Padres at Petco Park. The MLB here on 2K Sports.
The San Diego Padres in a National League battle. They're at home. Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. Gary Thorne, John Crockett, Steve Phillips. Night in, night out here at Petco Park. Padre fans settling in. Our starting pitcher for San Diego. Here's a look. Steve, as he approaches the Cincinnati lineup, what's the key?
Well, a little mismatch in this one right here. One of the best lefties in the game against the lineup that does struggle at times to score runs, so it could be a lopsided ball game.
Let's check out the lineup Dusty Baker's put together for this ball game.
Well, contact is the name of the game for this lineup. These guys go up there looking to swing the bat and make contact and put the ball in play and challenge the defense.
Throws in the batter's box. He's leading off the game, and we get set for baseball. Here's the pitch. Holds back, and it's a called strike on the inside part of the plate, 0-1. The Reds losing yesterday. They ended up going 2 for 3 in the series against the D-backs in Arizona. He delivers. Horrible pitch, but he went after it. It's a strike. That last one, the offense really not getting it done.
Nah, just one run scored, and that's not going to get it done. These bats have to come alive in this game.
It's fouled off. Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball, 1-2.
Oh, it's a great fastball right there, down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
One-two pitch coming. Slider tough to lay off, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss on the breaker, 1 down.
That's a hard-biting curveball right there with great break. Awfully tough to put in play. Swung right through it.
And we'll take a quick look at the Padres in their defensive alignment. John, anyone in particular that we want to keep an eye on?
We always want to keep an eye on Orlando Hudson. The O-Dog still has the great range for a guy who's getting a little bit older. He's great, though, at going back and getting pop-ups. He can let your outfielders play deep because he has the ability to go back and take the bloops away from the hitters.
Base is empty, 1 out. Swings and misses at the fastball, 0-1. The pitch. Good hard slider, swung on and missed, 0-2.
Well, this one here was no doubt about it. The late break on that slider, I mean, what a devastating pitch, and the hitter just couldn't catch up.
Slider swung on and missed, 2 down.
Gary, he's not messing around, going right at him on the 0-2 count. He didn't waste anything. He just went right for the jugular. Well, we've got a moment to look back to last year's Cincinnati Reds and see where they ranked in the National League. First in batting average with runners in scoring position. They were also ranked #1 in hits, a lineup with depth that can make contact and find their way to base.
Base is empty and 2 down. First pitch is a changeup, looked at, 0-1.
Well, look out. He got lucky there. You do not want to miss in the heart of the plate with this team.
On the way. Missed with the fastball outside, and it's even at 1. The 1-1. And the changeup, 1-2 now.
But Gary, awfully tough to read this pitch out of his hand. He has great deception, makes it look like a fastball. It just comes out so much slower.
Strike 3 call. Palm ball. That's going to do it in this half inning. No hits, nobody left on, and a good defensive half inning. So it'll be the San Diego Padres, bottom of the first. Now we'll take a look at Cincinnati's starter. And Steve, as he gets going against these San Diego bats, what are we going to see from him?
This lineup should not be much of a problem for this righty on the mound today. He has some of the best stuff in the game, one of the elite pitchers. He should be able to go through them easily and retire outs.
Here's the delivery. And he looks at one in there for a strike, 0-2.
Tough spot for the hitter, down 0-2. You got to protect right now.
Here's the pitch. Curveball, strike 3 called, out number 1.
Let's see this curve again.
Got him looking on a breaking ball.
A pitch that moves like that is something that is very useful to a pitcher if he's throwing it with confidence. And you can see that what a weapon that is.
This is the lineup we'll see from the Padres. And our scouting report, John, who are we watching for today?
Well, a guy that can switch hits at the top of the lineup, can steal bases and play gold glove defense. Orlando Hudson's a guy to keep your eye on today. Can change the game in so many ways.
One out, bases empty. Can't get him to chase that one outside, ball 1.
Well, the only division that the Reds struggled against in 2010 was the National League West, finishing under 500 against them.
Here's the 1-0. Swung out and missed, and it's 1-1. Only 2 games below 500 against the West. A couple of ball clubs in particular, though, that gave him trouble, Steve.
Well, San Diego, they went 2-4. The Giants, they went 3-4, and the Rockies 2-5. So the better teams are the ones they struggled against.
Good downward action on that sinker. 1-2.
This is how you get the routine ground balls. You pound that sinker down and away, trying to get the hitter to roll over his hands and pound it into the ground.
Swing and a shot to third. Perez. He's safe without a play. That one ate him up. And he's on. A costly error to allow him to reach base. We'll take a quick look at the Reds and how they'll be lined up on the field. One out, man on first. Here's the pitch. Swings on that first pitch, misses the fastball, 0-1. That was the Padres taking the win yesterday. That win coming after opening up the 3-game series, dropping the first 2 against the Dodgers.
And you have to love the way this ball club looked here at home. We know, like most teams, this is where they win most of their games in the season. It should be strong here.
Pitch out, nothing doing though. Good-looking fastball. Called the ball, though, 2-1. And obviously, you pick up the wins where you can. You hope for a few more at home, but you do want to have a decent road record.
Well, you absolutely do. You know, the old adage is you play 500 ball on the road and you beat.
Shot towards the hole.
Perfect situational hitting. This is exactly the time you want to go the other way.
And what we're talking about is taking the ball where it's pitched. It's outside, go the other way. So, our State Farm leaderboard to look at the teams who hit best with runners in scoring position last year. The Reds, number 1. Second, the Cardinals. The Rockies, third. Fourth, D-backs. For the Padres, they are in that 5 spot.
Well, you absolutely love doing a game like this. 2 of the more clutch-hitting teams in the league last season. These guys love hitting with runners.
Oh, and they're going to try for the double steal. Oh, and they get that one on the out. Couldn't get the double part of it. He got him. Good pitch to throw on, Steve.
Well, he had the fastball, and it was set up in the right spot. He had a quick release to gun down the runner.
Takes that curve. 0-1 pitch for a strike. 0-2. Here's the pitch. Hot shot towards the hole. Concepcion. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. They pick up no runs on one hit and leave a man at second. Nothing done for either side thus far here in San Diego. And welcome to those of you just tuning in. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. This is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Crook. And Bench settles in. Paints the lower outside corner. Calls strike one.
He's just popping that glove with that four-seam fastball, pounding the strike zone.
Missed with the fastball outside, and it's even at one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch, a curve, taken for a strike, 1-2. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And that one's down. That's the team's first hit. Here's what's happening this Friday. We'll see Lance Berkman and the Houston Astros. They'll face the visiting San Diego Padres. That one's set for an 8 o'clock start. And Foster's in the box. Runner on first base, nobody out. He delivers. Hit in the air to center field. That one gets through for a base hit. Fantastic chance here.
When you're a hitter and you see that ball boring in on you in the inside part of the plate, all you can do is hope to get some piece of bat on it to get that hit. He got jammed, fought it off, but a great piece of hitting.
Runners at first and second. Nobody out. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses at that fastball. Pitch on the way. Keeps it down that time. 0-2.
You can really stay out of big trouble in the big inning if you can spot your fastball down in the zone.
And this is popped up on the left side. Had a look at that one, but can't come up with it. Got him. One away.
Here's the slider coming right at you in K-Cam. Get a better look at that. It's always nice to have that slider in the arsenal when you need the strikeout. He gets the big K right there. That's huge when there's runners on base.
Runners on first and second with one out. Sliders in there for a called strike.
Well, the Padres have to look back at 2010 and feel like they missed out on a huge opportunity. They were right there on the brink of making it to the playoffs. Remember, that 10-game losing streak in early September may have cost them the run.
Hit up the middle. It's picked up. Hudson's got one. Back to first, not in time. Not quick enough on the relay. They gave away that big division lead right when they didn't want to, right at the end when there wasn't going to be enough time to get it back.
Well, you know, with so many young pitchers, you run the risk of them running out of gas in September, and that happened a little bit. They didn't have the offense to step up and pick up some of that loss, and it hurt them.
Here's the pitch. Fouled off.
Foul!
Slider down at the shoe tops as he dances away.
Look out. You got to get out of the way when it comes that far inside.
Palm ball, can't find the zone. 2-1.
That palm ball down in the zone. You want it starting there and sinking out, but the hitter realizes if it starts at the bottom, it's going to be a ball. Good piece of hitting.
Strike 2-1 pitch is a slider, taken for a called strike 2.
Well, he gets away with one right here. You don't want to throw the slider up in the zone because you can get hurt. This time it didn't hurt him.
Oh, he takes off for second. The throw offline. He is in there at third. The 3-2 pitch. That misses ball 4. So that's going to set up a force at any base now with 2 outs.
Well, you know, the pitcher's really tired right now, and you have to think that his confidence is a little bit shaken. That long at bat right there, he had a chance to put the hitter away, and now he has to go from the stretch to try to keep this inning from getting out of hand.
Two outs, bases loaded. Hit sharply towards the hole. There's one.
Well, you love the approach right there. He didn't try to do too much. He wasn't trying to be the hero. Just get that RBI and get that first run on the board.
Rose is up now, and he's got a shot with the bases loaded.
And they can really open up this game now with a big hit.
Pitcher wants this big hit more than anyone. Bases are loaded with 2 down. First pitch, here it comes. Hut shot towards the hole. A run scores.
They need to get an out right now. I mean, this offense just has kept the pressure on them. They need to regroup and get an out.
And Joe Morgan to bat. Just one player picking up after another, Steve. This is a good offensive show going on, and they're climbing the ladder with it.
Well, you have to credit this lineup, Gary. Some quality at bats right now, and taking advantage of the opportunities, and now they have a lead.
2 outs, bases loaded. The first pitch, a swing and a fly ball to left center field. And another hit back-to-back. That's one. That's run number 2. Boy, the continuation here of this offense is called big-time momentum.
Okay, the defense needs to stop right now. They need to put up an out here. This offense just has been relentless this inning.
It's going to be Perez now. And the offense here is putting on the show. Right now, they're in charge of this ball game.
Boy, so many quality at-bats for this offense. The pitcher has to make a pitch here and slam this door shut, or this could get away from him.
First pitch, a slider outside, 1-0. Steve, absolutely right. They can't afford to give up too many more here. This thing's going to disappear from them.
And from the offense's perspective, hey, if they're making mistakes, capitalize on it because you just don't know what's going to happen later in the game. Let's see what he does here.
Look out as that one runs in and hits him.
Well, the ball just sailed away from him, couldn't control it, now it loads the bases.
And bench settles in. Well, I think we're seeing some padding here, although in this game there's no such thing as insurance runs, really.
You've got the pitcher on the rope. You have to take advantage of it while he's down.
Bases are loaded with 2 down. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
First pitch fastball. Misses badly that time. 1-0.
Well, the second inning, he's run into a little bit of a problem right here, Gary. Over 20 pitches, and that's certainly going to come off the back end of this game, so don't expect him to go deep.
The 1-0 pitch. Misses outside for ball 2.
Well, this is no time right here to try to nibble on the corners. You've got to throw a pitch down the middle and hope you can get the hitter to get himself out. If you make a quality pitch, you can get out of this inning. If you don't, you're going to get hurt.
And here's a fastball for a called strike. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. This is in the air, straight away left. That'll do it as they put that one away. Quality advance there. They pick up some early runs. Cincinnati's out in front, 4-0. Petco Park. Nights like this, San Diego, just great baseball. And Garvey settles in. Ball. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. He lets the 1-0 pitch go by. 1-1.
Well, he missed his spot with that one and got away with it. You want to go to the corners with that four-seam fastball. He found the heart of the plate, but didn't cost him anything.
One delivery. A fastball taken for a strike. 1-2.
Now, good life on this fastball as he just buries it down and away.
Fastball just about had him, and it's a 2-2 count. Curveball got him, 1 away.
Well, credit the pitcher right there. Good two-strike pitch down and away. Not much he could have done with that, even if he had made contact.
And it's Adrian Gonzalez now with 1 away.
Well, another solid year, and when your best player, Adrian Gonzalez, plays in 160 games like he does every other year, you can expect big numbers. That's why he kept his team near the top of the race all season.
Fastball misses away. 1-0. Boy, guys, for Adrian Gonzalez, is he one of the best in the game right now or not? And playing every day the way he does,
that's
major impact.
Listen, guys, that's a real value to your team when you got a guy that you can put out there every single day and you know what you're going to get. Solid defensively and that big power bat in the middle of the lineup.
Fastball misses badly. He's behind 2-0. Over his career, a .265 hitter off Cincinnati. The pitch. Big swing and a miss as his eyes lit up on that pitch, but a 2-1 count. He's off a pitch called strike. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out with a breaking ball. 2 down.
It took 5 pitches to get the job done, and it got done quickly.
You never go wrong with a strikeout, John.
Sometimes you're worried when you go up there. You know you're going to have a big battle at hand, and this one here went pretty quickly.
And a quick look at how Cincinnati's schedule is shaping up. They finish up the San Diego series on Wednesday. They'll kick off a series with the Pittsburgh Pirates, a little division rivalry there. That gets underway on Friday night. Then they stay home for the next series, the Arizona Diamondbacks. So some difficult days ahead for them. Base is empty with 2 outs. Starts him off with a pitch on the outside corner. Strike 1.
Well, this guy has some great late breaking sink on his fastball. It's his out pitch.
Here it comes. Sinker, called strike, now 0-2. Even though the hitters know it's coming, Steve, that out pitch you're talking about, with that movement, it is tough to get under it.
Well, that's the issue. The sinker down in the zone. Hitters tend to swing over the top of the ball or top the ball directly into the ground.
Good sinker that time, but it's ruled a ball. 1-2. The pitch. Curveball. Ooh, where did that miss? 2-2. Two-two pitch. Outside for a ball. And it's full. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch.
3-2.
That misses ball 4. Now you got to be watching for that steal down there.
Well, that's what you want to do. You want to have quality at bats, get that pitch count up. And I tell you what, he worked this pitcher. It's going to be tough for him to get this next hitter out after working that walk on so many pitches.
It's going to be Santiago now. Runner on first, 2 away. On the way. Breaking ball swung on and missed. 0-1. Strike 0-1 is a sinker in there. Called strike.
Well, that's textbook use of the sinker. Down and away, pounding the strike zone. Good pitch.
Tried to get him to go after that curve. 1-2. And the sinker swung on and missed. Side retired. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. Reds still on top. And Foster's in the box. He'll get things going here in the 3rd. Now the first pitch. Fastball just misses. 1-0.
Well, that right there is a really good pitch. Just missing the outside corner. Give the batter a lot of credit, though. That is one of the toughest pitches to lay off of. That hard fastball away.
He deals. That misses up and away. Ball 2. Swinging at a high drive, carrying deep right center field. And he drops back to the warning track to pull it in. A look at the early season schedule here for the Padres. Wrapping up on Wednesday this series with Cincinnati. And then they'll have to contend with Lance Berkman and the Astros lineup. That series bound to be competitive. That kicks off on Thursday night. Then there's another stop on the road trip The Cubs hosting that one. So they'll be out and about over a good bit of that upcoming schedule. One out, nobody on. Here's the first pitch. Slider just misses. 1-0. The 1-0 now. Slider waved at, missed. 1-1.
Well, this one here was no doubt about it. The late break on that slider. I mean, what a devastating pitch, and the hitter just couldn't catch up.
Here's the 1-1. 1-1 pitch, fastball. That's going to be low. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Decided to have a good rip at that one. We're even at 2.
You have to have some kind of bat speed to catch up to that kind of a fastball up and in right there. Just couldn't do it.
Two on the way. Fastball in there. Struck him out. Out number 2.
Very little movement on this pitch at 93 miles per hour, courtesy of K-Cam.
Well, he'll get the batter looking at this one. What a nice pitch, low and away in the strike zone.
And he's going to take a slow walk back, trying to figure out what happened in that at bat.
And not a good feeling.
Base is empty and 2 down. And the first pitch. Fastball taken high. 1-0.
Well, that's just some good old country hardball right there. Four-seam fastball up in the zone.
On the way. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind. 2-0. And he takes a fastball for a strike. 2-1.
Well, he couldn't have asked for a better pitch. He likes the ball down the middle like every hitter, and he got a fastball. You got to swing the bat.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball gets away from him there, and it's 3-1.
Well, this is your dream when you're in the on-deck circle before you go into the batter's box. If you can get the count to 3-1 and in your favor, you know you have the upper hand.
Hit up the middle. Oh, my, that almost got him. I don't know how he got out of the way. Yeah, with 2 down, they've got a man on board. These teams set the tone in offense last year. Let's take a look, brought to you by State Farm. The Reds, number 1. The Phillies in 2nd. In 3rd, the Rockies. 4th, the Brewers. And number 5, the Braves rounded out.
But when this team steps on the field, it's like a track meet. It seems like every one of these guys wants that ability to hit home plate. It seems like almost every game. They led the league last year in runs scored, and this is a team that has so much team speed and power that's why they are so successful at plating runs.
Here's the pitch. Swung on, liner to right. That looks like a single. Cincinnati presented with a good shot here. Just kind of lean in, Steve, and slap that thing the other way on that kind of pitch.
Well, you can't pull that pitch. If you do, it's going to be a ground ball to short. You want to punch it to right field. He's one of the best at doing it.
Two down. Runners at first and second. And the first pitch. Curveball just misses. 1-0. Fastball low. 2-0. Buries that one in there at the knees. 2-1.
I don't think he liked that call very much, but the reality is he couldn't hit that any day of the week. That's a great pitch.
Comes set. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's off the plate away. 3-1. Comes set. The 3-1 delivery. And he missed ball 4. That's going to load the bases.
He goes with the fastball on the 3-ball count, which is what he should do here. Be aggressive, but he throws it out of the zone, and now bases loaded.
Rose settling in, and he'll be looking to pad the lead a bit here.
When you get these kinds of opportunities, you have to capitalize on it and swing the bat.
And the pitcher's really got to bear down now. 2 outs, bases loaded. Here's the first pitch. Lays off a called strike. 0-1.
Well, third inning of this ball game, Gary, clearly he's run into a little bit of a brick wall and up over 20 pitches right here.
The pitch. Couldn't pull the trigger in time. He's behind 0-2. Here's the delivery. Changeup swung on and missed. That will retire the side. So they pick up 2 hits in the inning, but leave the bases loaded. Reds 4, San Diego nothing. End of the order, ready to do some work at the plate. Leadoff hitter Orlando Hudson. You look at the lifetime numbers, 279 off the Reds.
Strike 1.
The pitch. Ball. Good patience. Orlando Hudson letting that one go by. Count is even.
You try to run that 2-seam fastball down and in. It means you want to get the ground ball. He didn't get it, though, as the hitter lays off the tough pitch.
Here's a strike, bottom half of the zone. 1-2 now.
He looked like he was looking for a pitch out over the plate. That fastball down and in locked him up a little bit.
The 1-2 pitch. Good patience. Orlando Hudson letting that one go by. Count is even. The 2-2. Low and a bit outside for a ball. 3-2 now.
They tried to go backdoor with the curveball right there, but just couldn't catch the outside corner.
3-2 on the up the middle, and the dive. He's up with it. Throws in time to first. What a play! In fact, he had a dive and still had time to get up and make the throw. That's how hard that was hit.
Well, the accuracy of that throw is what's tremendous. When you're moving that quickly, rushing to get to your feet, it's awfully tough to be that accurate. And a chance here to check out how the Padres ranked in the National League last year. Second in stolen bases, 5th in batting average with runners in scoring position. And, well, the home run numbers just weren't quite stacking up with some of the other clubs around, really showing that they had to manufacture runs and not get their offense from power.
1 out, nobody on. And here's the first one. Called strike. 0-1.
That's a good fastball right there. He blew that one right by him.
Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Sinker that time misses. 2-1. 2-1 pitch. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. They take care of that one. Gwynn at the plate. Reached on an error his last time around. Two outs, bases empty. First pitch on the way. Hit sharply towards the hole, and that's the third out. That'll do it. And they are retired in short order. Good defensive half inning. The Padres unable to get on the board. And Joe Morgan to bat. He had a 2-run single in his last appearance.
Well, he's already driven in a couple runs in this one, Gary. You got to believe they're going to pitch him a little bit more carefully this time around.
First pitch to him. First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike one. A smash between short and third, and Sheffield pulls it in. Now look at the teams who led the league in extra base hits last year, brought to you by State Farm. Number 1, the D-backs. The Reds second. Third spot, the Brewers. The Rockies fourth. And number 5, the Phillies rounded out.
Well, the bottom line is, as a hitter, you want to put yourself in scoring position any chance you can. Well, this team does it as good as anyone in the league. An extra base hit.
Swung on, line to right field. And he pulls into first base with that base hit. There's one down here.
Well, he did his job right there, getting on base. Now with one out, let's see if they can move him around and get him in scoring position.
And Bench settles in. He flew out his last time up. Runner at first with one down. Now the first pitch. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. The opportunity for offense is right now.
Perfect situational hitting. This is exactly the time you want to go the other way.
And what we're talking about is taking the ball where it's pitched. It's outside, go the other way. One out with runners at first and second. On the way. Looked like the pound ball just missed. 1-0.
That palm ball down in the zone. You want it starting there and sinking out, but the hitter realizes if it starts at the bottom, it's going to be a ball. Good piece of hitting.
The 1-0 pitch. Low for a ball, and it's 2-0. Ball lifted high in the air, deep down the right field line. He gets 3 guys home. Now they lead by 7.
So anytime your pitcher gives up 10 hits, there's a pretty good chance he doesn't have a lot going for him in the game. And I think if I'm the manager, I'm going to head out there and bring the hook with me.
Well, can we say big red machine? Well, that's what they are today. This offense is a big red machine. They just keep adding on, Gary.
One out, bases empty. He deals. First pitch is a big curveball in there, 0-1. Well, you know that taco you had before the game, Steve? I think we've got a full fiesta going early in this one.
I think that we do, and now you're getting me hungry just thinking about it.
Swing and a miss on the ball that was off the plate. 0-2.
Well, that's just an unhittable pitch. That's the blueprint of where you want to throw this pitch. Down and away to the hitter. Gets him to swing.
Can't get him to chase the fastball. Low. 1-2.
Well, that fastball right there just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
The 1-2 on its way. Back up the middle. And he's on now. That's going to be another hit for them.
Well, they need a big out right here, Gary. I mean, they're giving up some runs in this inning. They need to get outs right now, just again to show that they can get them.
6 slide up at the plate again. Had a base hit his last time up. And the number 7 batter in the box. 1 for 2 in the ball game. 1 out. Runner on at first. And the first pitch. Line shot into center field. And another. Wow, that hitting coach is smiling.
They need to get an out right now. I mean, this offense just has kept the pressure on them. They need to regroup and get an out.
Now our State Farm sponsored look at which teams went the yard most last year. The Reds number 1. Second, the Brewers. Third, the D-backs. The Rockies 4th. And number 5, the Phillies rounded up.
Well, a lot of times they say that power hitters can be pitched to if you pitch them carefully. The problem is with this team, they have a ton of power hitters in this lineup. Number 1 in baseball last year in the...
Hit in the air to left center. Oh, boy, this is getting a little ridiculous here. Looks like batting practice. And he's in there.
Okay, the defense needs to stop right now. They need to put up an out here. This offense just has been relentless this inning.
Runners at first and third, 1 away. First pitch, here it comes. Ball. Fastball is downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. At the belt, the 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1.
Now, Gary, the pitcher pulled the string on this one. It looks like a fastball, and then it just dies out as it gets to the plate. Good late movement.
Now the 1-1. Strike, 1-2. Here it comes. A swing and a foul off to the right side. One-two pitch coming. And that's another foul ball.
Well, you know, the pitcher wanted that strikeout right there. He threw a great pitch on the inside part of the plate. Thought he had him set up to go there, but a defensive swing keeps this at-bat going.
Fastball got him looking, 2 down.
It's the best pitch in baseball. The fastball down and away. If you can master that, you can be successful. He's successful.
Rose at the plate. Struck out swinging last time. Runners at first and third with 2 away. And the first pitch. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike. Looks at one that's in there, 0-2.
The hitter's got to be in defense mode right here, just looking to make contact. Got to shorten out the swing.
Missed there, 1-2.
Well, you saw the catcher right there setting up inside, and the pitcher just missed off the plate. Still a pretty good pitch, though.
That misses, ball 2. At the belt, here's the 2-2 pitch. Line foul towards third. And that's just high for a ball. Runs the count, 3-2.
Well, he tried that four-seam fastball up in the zone to get him the chase. Tough pitch to lay off of. Good job by the hitter.
Three-two on the way. A line drive towards short. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. That's got to hurt. 26 pitches that half inning. Cincinnati keeps making hay with this lineup. What a performance. Winfield at the plate. He's 1 for 1 so far. And the first pitch. Missed, ball 1.
Into the 4th inning, clearly pitching dominating this lineup right now. Look, he's only given up 1 hit, and they just have not had quality at bats against him. He's making it look easy.
Here's the 1-0. Liner between first and second. 1 away. Sheffield into the batter's box. Ground out victim last time through. One out, nobody on. The first pitch. Swung on, liner to right. Out number 2. Now State Farm gives us a look at the hit leaders from last year. Number 1, Carlos Gonzalez. Second, Matt Holliday. Third is Albert Pujols. Fourth, Joey Votto. And sitting number 5, Adrian Gonzalez.
Well, the more people you get on base, the more chance you have of scoring runs. And this guy can do it as good as anyone. He can hit, and that's what he does. He puts the ball in play. He makes things happen, but he seems to get a lot of hits. That's why he was one of the best at it last year in all of baseball. Gets on base, and he scores runs.
Lays off that fastball, and it's 0-2.
In order to throw that fastball away from the hitter, you have to get great extension out in front. Nice job of pitching.
Foul ball behind home plate. There's a bullet towards third. Throws to first, side is retired. And they aren't able to get anything going in this half inning. 3 up, 3 away. Cincinnati's still ahead. It'll be batters 2 through 4 due up next. And if you just joined us, our broadcast of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorne. And Joe Morgan to bat. And the National League pitchers have to deal with him on the base paths. He's near the top in steals. First pitch. Ball. And that misses 1-0.
Well, I tell you, with this kind of speed, he really can impact the game. And it's something the pitchers and catchers really need to keep an eye on the bases.
Now the 1-0 pitch. That's a foul ball. Good rip at that one, but he misses 1 and 2. The pitch. It's fouled away. Tried to get him to chase the fastball away. 2 and 2.
Well, any hitting coach will tell you you can't hit that good high fastball, especially if it's out of the strike zone. It's a pitch you have to lay off of, make him bring it down to give yourself a chance.
Tough pitch to lay off that time. Full count, 3-2.
Well, he tried to go outside on the outside corner with that fastball right there. Just got a little bit off the plate. He's got to be careful, though. You don't want that hitter to get his arms extended.
This one's grounded foul wide of first.
Well, this is a great at-bat right here, and you see that the 7th pitch of this at-bat makes a great pitch on the hitter, just foul tips it. Now we have a greater battle going.
No pitcher wants to start an inning this way. This is a free pass.
Well, managers go crazy, pull their hair out when they see the leadoff walk.
State Farm takes a look at the lineups with a pop in their bat from last season. Number 1, the Reds. 2nd, the Rockies. In 3rd, the Brewers. The D-backs 4th. And number 5, the Phillies rounded out.
Well, Gary, we're going to see sluggers in this game today. And I tell you what, they got guys who can take you out of the ballpark, but they also hit a ton of extra base hits. So they keep double plays out of order. That's why they're so successful in that category.
There's one. And they get 2. Great double play. Around the horn they go, and they rack up a couple of outs.
That's a pitcher's best friend, but also a manager's best friend as they get the double play.
And Bench settles in. Singleton scored his last time around. Two outs and nobody on. First pitch on the way. Swung on. It's in play. This one to Gwynn. That one's grabbed. Side retired. And they go quietly offensively in this half inning. Nothing across. Cincinnati 8. San Diego nothing. And Adrian Gonzalez to lead it off. 0 for 1 thus far. He delivers. Takes a swing at that fastball. Can't connect. 0-1.
Gary, they've only left a couple runners on base offensively so far through the middle part of this ball game, and they're going to have to give themselves more opportunities to see if they can't come up with that big base hit. That's just not enough offense.
Ball misses for a ball to even things at 1. Last year he was 6 for 23 off the Reds. One a fastball inside. 2-1 now.
Well, anytime you're throwing a fastball down in the zone, especially down and in, the only thing a hitter can do is hit that ball into the ground. Good job of laying off.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. He makes contact. Line drive. 1 away. Leadoff man in the box. Walked in his last plate appearance. Nobody on base. 1 away. That's it. Pretty well down the line and left. As he drops back and puts it away. It's going to be Santiago now. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. Base is empty and 2 down. Here's the first pitch. First pitch, fastball, 0-1.
It's a nice location with that fastball down in the zone. If he makes contact, It's going to be a ground ball.
Here's the pitch. Ball. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1. The 1-1 on the way. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And in there, base hit. That will bring Orlando Hudson up.
Well, 2 quick outs in the inning. You think maybe this is one of those quick innings and the other team gets in and they get some momentum, but he keeps the inning alive with that base hit.
Two outs and a man on first. And Hudson, he's in there for the first pitch. Sinker just missed, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch towards the middle. A terrific opportunity here for San Diego.
Gary, a base hit to center field right there. You know, he was ahead in the count. He gets the pitcher to have to bring it back in over the plate with the fastball, and he was ready for it.
Finley is batting 0 for 2 thus far. 2 men on and 2 men out. Pitch on the way. There's one that's in there, called strike.
Well, that's textbook use of the sinker. Down and away, pounding the strike zone. Good pitch.
A sinker misses, 1-1.
Well, it's a good spot to miss with that thing, just off the corner.
Sinker can't find the zone, 2-1. Hit sharply towards the hole. And he'll step on first to retire the side. No runs and a couple of hits and 2 left on. No runs yet for San Diego. 5, 6, 7 hitters to get things started. And Foster's in the box. He homered earlier in the ballgame.
Well, Gary, their team's ahead right now, and obviously his offensive production has been a major contribution here. Driving in runs with those at-bats and obviously the big home runs. So the power stroke coming along as well.
Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left field. And in there for a base hit. He's 3 for 4 today. Well, let's see how the top hitting teams measured up last season, courtesy of State Farm. Number 1, the Reds. 2nd, the Cardinals. In 3rd, the Rockies. 4th, the Brewers. And number 5, the Phillies rounded out.
We're going to watch the team with the best batting average last year in this game today. And I tell you what, this entire lineup can swing the bat. There is no break in anywhere in this lineup. You think you can find someone you can pitch to and get outs? No, not in this lineup. They all can hit.
And here's the first one. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1. Here's the delivery. Strike 2 called in the hole, 0-2.
Gary, awfully tough to read this pitch out of his hand. He has great deception, makes it look like a fastball. It just comes out so much slower.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. That's one away. And the number 8 spot rolls around. 2 for 3 thus far. One out, man on first. Here's the first pitch. That's a called strike, 0-1.
The key to hitting the changeup, if you commit early, you have to keep your hands back. His hands went with the body. He couldn't swing.
He sends this one in the air towards center. And it's through. That's a base hit. And the throw. And he is safe at second.
Well, anytime you're a hitter and you can get 3 hits in a game, you're going to see that average start creeping up to where you want it to be. And he's on now with 1 out.
Concepcion gets a shot here. Had an RBI single his last time to the plate. Runners on first and second with 1 out. The pitch. And this misses 1-0.
Well, you're getting blown out, but you've got a chance to put a 0 up on the board right here. But somebody's got to make a pitch. Finally make a pitch.
Pauses, and now the 1-0. In there, we're even at 1.
This is the go-to pitch for many pitchers in the major league. The fastball down and away. When in doubt, that's where you go.
The 1-1. Hit up the middle. And he's up with it. Over to second for 1. And the double play. They got them both. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. Up next, it'll be the Padres. Number 2 hole set to get things started. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, line drive, center field, and that's number 1. Winfield at the plate, lined out in his last at bat. Base is empty, 1 out. First pitch on the way. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
Well, he's doing an outstanding job keeping this offense off the board. And Jano's had a handful of base runners so far in this one. The 4 runners left on base. But, you know, they've been able to make pitches and make plays when they needed to.
Here's the pitch. That one is going to miss. Low for a ball. 1-1.
Wow, he had some good bite on that one right there. But the hitter wouldn't chase it.
Curveball just off the black, and it's 2-1. Lined up the middle. That's 2 gone. Sheffield into the batter's box. 0 for 2 thus far. Two outs, base is empty. And here's the first one. Line drive. That's foul towards first. Here's the pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Curve. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Wanted to get him fishing, but he misses 1-2. Fastball low for a ball. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Rings him up. Steve, we got 3 innings left to go in this ball game. He's got the shutout going. We'll see whether or not he's got enough to go through.
Well, it's a fantastic effort so far. Now it comes down to heart. Does he have the heart to finish it off?
Now their rookie center fielder. He'll lead off the 7th. The first pitch. Reaches out for that one. He's behind on the count 0-1.
He says, I'm going to go at him, but I'm going to go at him away so that I can't get hurt. He just runs that fastball by him.
Here's the pitch. Lays off the changeup. Good pitch, but it's 1-1.
Well, that pitch right there, that changeup away, if a guy's looking for it, that's a great pitch to be able to hit the other way with some power.
On the ground to first. Garvey. And he'll step on the bag. That'll be the first out. Rose batting now. Lined out last time up. Base is empty with one away. He delivers. Ball. Fastball too low. 1-0. There's a strike. 1-1.
Nobody on base right now with one out, and that's what you need. You need outs and maybe a break from base runners for a little bit here. How about a quick inning to get back in and score some runs?
Two and one now. Strike two. Good pitch.
Outstanding mechanics right there. He gets all of his body into the pitch. Great velocity on it. A strike away.
Swung on and fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Second out in the inning.
Here's the four-seam fastball coming at you in K-Cam. Get a better look.
Well, he just looked overpowered on those two fastballs.
John thought timing that time just didn't seem to be there in the at-bat.
Well, and a strikeout like that will give the pitcher a lot of confidence.
Base is empty with two outs. Now the first pitch. Swings, lines this one back up the middle, and he gets that one down. His second hit. 2 for 4 today.
It doesn't matter who's on the mound or what they're throwing. These guys can hit it. They are just together building confidence and whacking at
it. Morgan running at first. First pitch on the way. And that's in for a strike.
2 outs in this inning, but a man on first base. And Gary, you know, they've just got to find a way to get it out. Get a ground ball, get the force out at second. Get in there and see if you can't score some runs.
Looks at a ball. 1-1.
Well, anytime one of your middle relievers throws over 45 pitches, you got to wonder how much more he has left. Might want to get someone else up out there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Missed with the fastball outside. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. That one's drilled to short. Number 1 throws on to first in time to retire the side. No runs on a base hit. They leave one man on at first. It's stretch time in the 7th here in San Diego. And Garvey settles in. He's going to get things going here. Home half, 7th inning. Here's the first pitch. Ball. Way out there with the curveball, 1-0.
Tough to score with only 3 hits in a ball game, and we're deep into this one right now. So unless something dramatically changes, he's just going to shut them down the rest of the way. He's been overpowering.
A 1-0 now. Uh-oh, gets him to golf at that one. Even at 1 now.
Can you say ground ball? That's what that sinker down to the zone is meant to do.
The 1-1. Sinker that time misses. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. That misses. Ball 3.
Well, looking at this guy's pitch count, he's up over 80 pitches thus far. You wonder how long they're going to let him go.
The pitch, a swing line to left center, and that's through a base hit. That's going to bring Adrian Gonzalez up. League leaders in on-base percentage last year, courtesy of State Farm. There you see Gonzalez. He's 4th on the list.
Well, you can't score runs if you don't get guys on base, and this guy was one of the best at it in all of baseball last year. He will walk, he can get his base hits, but the bottom line is he is on base, and when you're on base, you have a better chance of scoring runs than just sitting back and waiting for the homer.
Runner on first. And here's the first one. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, just a little bit out in front of that fastball on that swing.
The pitch. Good patience, Adrian Gonzalez. The count is even. Watches ball 2. Now the 2-1. Swing and a rocket toward short. And that'll put Gonzalez on first. Good offensive chance here.
The best hitters in the game use the whole field. You have to be able to go the other way, even when the pitch is over the heart of the plate. That's what he does right there.
Guys prolong their career, not with power, but with base hits that are hit that way. No one out yet. Runners at first and second. First pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, the hitter's got to regret that one. He missed his pitch right down the heart of the plate. Four-seam fastball. That hurts.
Here's the pitch. He lets that fastball go by for a called strike. 0-2. And that runs too far inside. 1-2. Got him. Out number 1 here in the 7th inning. And you know he's looking ahead and feeling pretty good about it.
And with good reason. He hasn't given up a run yet, and he's got to be gaining confidence.
State Farm, a look at the teams who recorded the most steals from last season. Number 1, the Mets. Second, the Padres. In third, the Nationals. Phillies 4th. It's the Astros, number 5.
Well, most teams have one guy who can steal bases. This team has a bunch of guys who can run. Last year, one of the top teams in the league at stealing bases. And you think, well, we got one base stealer out. Well, as soon as he gets out, here comes another. Seems like every time someone's on base, they have the ability to steal bases. Way too much pressure for the opposition.
Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards third. That's 1 out. And that's 2. A double play. So they can't figure anything out. And through 7, they remain without a run. Cincinnati, they're maintaining their advantage. big bats ready to make an appearance. And Bench settles in. Had a couple of hits, 4 trips to the plate. First pitch. Fastball swung out and missed. 0-1.
Some guys throw in, some guys pitch in. He pitched in right there to get the strike. Now let's see if he pitches away.
The pitch. Second pitch waves at the fastball, and suddenly it's strike 2. Pitch on the way. Ball. Wanted to get him fishing, but he misses. 1-2.
Well, you see, he just missed with that fastball right there away. Let's see if they try to come back inside to try to jam him.
The 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2 now. Fastball swung out and missed, struck him out, 1 away.
With 2 strikes, the hitter wanted the fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything with it.
And Foster's in the box. Had a home run back in the 4th inning. One out, nobody on. Here's the first pitch. Fastball runs inside, 1-0.
Well, you're running out of time in this one. You need to give your offense some chance to try to come back in this game. They've got a lot of room to make up. If they're standing out in the field, it's not going to help.
Fastball just misses, and he falls behind, 2-0. Here's the pitch. He watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike, 2-1.
Well, that's a quality fastball right there. Just pounding the strike zone down and away. He had no chance to put that one in play.
The 2-1. That misses, 3-1.
Well, anytime you have a count 3-1 in your favor as the hitter, you're looking for a pitch in a little box in the location you want to. If he throws it in there, you better be ready and get a good hack at it.
Swung on. It's in play. This one to Gwynn. He's there. Makes the catch. 2 down now. Number 9 spot at the plate again. Flew out last time. Two outs and nobody on. And the first pitch. Called strike, 0-1.
Well, they need a shutout inning right here to get back in there and score some runs. And at least looking like they got a chance to get through it without giving up some runs.
That misses for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lays off that. Ball 2. Here's the 2-1. Fastball on the block. He doesn't get the call, though, and it's 3-1.
Well, that pitch right there just seemed to get away from the pitcher, took off on him. Looked like he tried to overthrow that a little bit.
Hit in the air to center field. And that's the third out. That'll do it. No runs, no hits. Nobody crossed the plate in this half inning, and nobody left on base. Now, here are the Padres. This is the home half of the 8th. And if you are just tuning in, hi, Gary Thorne along with John Kruk, Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And Hudson, he's in there for the first pitch. And he takes the ball 1-0.
Look, Gary, listen, he's made pitches. They've had a few base runners on against him, no question about it. They've gotten a few hits, but he's been able to keep them from putting hit after hit after hit together. He's kept them off the scoreboard and let his defense do their work.
He sends this one in the air towards center. And it gets down. That's hit number 2, making good contact.
Well, anytime you get your first hitter up in the inning, big things could happen. It opens up a lot of holes in the defense, and it makes it a lot easier to hit for the guys behind you.
Hudson's on at first. He deals. And that misses for a ball. Ready with a 1-0. 1-0 pitch, a sinker that tails outside 2-0. Fastball misses badly. He's in danger of losing him.
A 2-seam fastball down on the way, trying to get the hitter to roll his hands over to get the ground ball. He just laid off, though.
The 3-0 pitch. And that one misses. That'll be ball 4.
Well, he needs to be careful here. Don't give them free base runners. Make them earn it. Off the plate outside, he's missed on 4 straight. He's got to bring it back in the zone.
Gwynn at the plate. Last time up, flew out. Gwynn at the plate. Still without a hit yet in the game. He'll get another chance here. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. And he's back easily. No one out yet. Runners at first and second. And the first pitch. Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Called strike, and it's quickly 0-2.
That's a great choice of pitches right there. Not much the hitter can do with that. Just try to spoil it and maybe go after the next one.
Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
Well, just a great sequence of pitches right there, and it only took him 3.
Boy, that's about as fine a job on the mound as you can get. Winfield at the plate. Lined out last time up. One out with runners at first and second. And the first pitch. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1.
Well, the hitter lays off this pitch, realizing you can't do much. When you get that kind of 4-seam fastball down and away, it's tough to hit.
Here's the delivery. Swings, and there's a drive. High in the air. Gone. That's good for 3. The 3-run homer brings them to within 5. That ends up being a very big mistake. He didn't get away with that one.
Now, these guys are big league hitters. You make mistakes to big leaguers, it's going to cost you, and that costs dearly. Now, this production, Garrett, coming a bit late here for San Diego. Momentum shifting a little bit, but boy, they've got a long way to go.
Nobody on base, one away. And he starts Sheffield out. Fastball in the dirt. Good block by the catcher. Well, this is a situation where you're going to see home runs. You have the other team with a big lead. Pitchers willing to throw fat in the strike zone. We'll see if it matters.
Well, and this is the lesson, too, that you can't fall behind this far because, you know, even some good offense doesn't let you overtake the opponent. You've got to make plays early in the game.
On the way. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. That one's caught. And Garvey settles in. He had a single in his last time up. Base is empty and 2 down. First pitch, here it comes. Just missed with the fastball, 1-0.
Well, a good pitch right there. He tried to get one in on his hands, but he just missed, though, in off the plate. Great pitch.
Here's the 1-0. Slider just misses the black, falls behind 2-0. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. It's down, a base hit.
Now this one's coming to the inside part of the plate, but he manages to put the bat on the ball and drive it to right field.
We call that a muscle hit, Steve. He just muscled that to the opposite field.
Now how do you know it's a muscle hit? Muscles?
Take a look at these.
Oh, guns.
Here's Adrian Gonzalez batting with 2 down. Here's the delivery. First pitch way out of the zone, ball 1. Pauses, and now the 1-0. Hit in the air to center field. And another one. It's contagious. A terrific opportunity here for San Diego.
Well, real solid approach, trying to work gap to gap up the middle of the field. Gets a fastball in the outer third of the plate, but able to stay on it and get himself a base hit to center.
Two down. Runners at first and second. First pitch. First pitch is a slider in there, 0-1.
Well, he gets the breaking ball right over the heart of the plate. He must have been looking for something else.
Slider locked him up. He's behind 0-2.
Down, down, down. It's all about location. That breaking ball down in the zone makes it very difficult on the hitter. Strike 3. Wow, that'll do it for the inning, but not before. A lot of runs crossed. So they cut the deficit a bit as they score 3 times. Still some work left to do. The Padres trying to march right back into this one after being down. We'll see. And it rolls around to the top again. 3 for 4 thus far. First pitch on the way. Took something off, and it swung on and missed. 0-1. Well, that changeup down and away is so tough. It's really one of those ones, all you can do is spoil it and hope to get the next one.
A line drive towards the hole, and it's through there, singles to left.
Well, he just continues to swing a hot bat in this one. Is that 4 hits for him now? Yes, it is.
Concepcion at the plate. He hit into a double play as last time. No one out and a runner on first. The first pitch. And he watches one that goes inside. 1-0 count.
Well, this guy's really eating up some innings for this team. He's over the 60 pitch mark right now. And I tell you what, that's a lot of pitches for a middle relief pitcher.
The 1-0 pitch. 1-0 pitch is a fastball high, 2-0.
Well, that's just some good old country hardball right there. Four-seam fastball up in the zone.
Now the 2-0 pitch. He lays off one that's right down Broadway, and it's 2-1.
Well, the pitcher gets away with one right here. Fastball right down the heart of the plate. Batter just let it go by.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Low for a ball, and he'll be in the driver's seat. 3-1.
Well, you've got to be careful right here. Look, you're down in the count 3-1. You just can't throw something in there and hope he gets himself out. This guy's too dangerous for that.
He's set the 3-1. And that one is going to be outside, and that is ball 4, and now you've got a base stealer on.
A good eye at the plate right there. He showed the discipline to lay off of that inside pitch.
Cleanup man in the box again. Drove in a run earlier in the game. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. First pitch on the way. First pitch inside with a fastball. Ball 1. Spins, checks him at second, and he's easily back to the bag. Here's the pitch. He watches that fastball. It'll even up the count at 1-1.
Well, they set up down and away. They throw it down and away. That's how you can be effective as a major league pitcher.
Here's a spin and a throw back to second. And they don't want to forget about him over there, but he's back easily. Headed for the middle. He plays it on the hop. That's one. On to first. Safe. Can't get the back end of that one. Rose has a turn in the box. Struck out swinging last time. Two men on, one out. Here's the first pitch. Fastball. Look out. That one is right at his head.
Well, he barely got out of the way of that one. That's definitely, though, going to keep him from crowding the plate.
At the belt, the 1-0. That's outside. Ball 2. And he lays off on that one below the knees. 3-0 now.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location, and believe me, very difficult to hit.
And here's the pitch. He fouls that one off. 3-1 a fastball, swung on and missed, full count. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a bouncer up the middle. Hudson's got one. And there's the second out, a double play. No runs, one hit, and no one left on base. Cincinnati 8, San Diego 3. We'll get a look at that leadoff hitter due up here in the inning. It's going to be Santiago now. It's an important job leading off that home half here in the ninth. This crowd is restless and ready for that game-winning run. Now the first pitch. First pitch, and he misses the fastball, strike one.
Well, a non-save situation right here in the ninth inning, and they just want to get outs right now. Try to get the first out of the inning. Take away hope as the other team needs to score a bunch of runs. You get an out, it could really deflate them.
Down the center of the strike zone, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Well, that's a hitter's pitch right there. Fastball right down the heart of the plate. He didn't swing. Swing the bat. Come on.
Wants to get him to golf at that one, but he lays off, and 1-2 count.
Well, if you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
That misses the strike zone away to even things at 2. Fastball swung out and missed, struck him out, one away.
Let's take another look at that pitch. It's a two-seam fastball in K-Can.
2 straight fastballs. He still couldn't catch up with it.
Well, if pitcher comes back with a fastball right after he threw one and gets the K, you know he's throwing gas out there.
It's nice to have somebody coming off the bench that can run a little bit. He can come in and pinch run, or he can get a rally started and potentially score a big run in a situation.
Strike one! The pitch called strike outside corner. Quickly in the hole now, 0-2.
Unless you stay back and really think about going the other way, you've got no chance of hitting that four-seamer down and away.
He deals. Tries to ring him up with the fastball away, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 on its way. And he pops it up. Foul territory behind third. 2 away.
Down to their final out right here, Gary. So, I mean, looking pretty dire at this point. And, you know, but listen, funnier things have happened. They've got to get base runners, though.
Two outs, bases empty. And the first pitch. Here's a fly ball. Could be it. That's going to be a wrap. Final out of the ball game.
Cincinnati showed up to play today, played their kind of game, and come away with a win.
And it's time to present the Player of the Game award.
Well, you get on one of these hot streaks, Gary, and all you can do is sit back and watch. And it's an incredible show when it's happening. Spraying the ball all over the field. One just happened to leave the ballpark. That's why he's the Player of the Game.
And you don't often get the bats going on the road quite like this. Pretty good offensive attack.
Well, when you're on the road, to have this kind of offense, it takes the hometown crowd out of the game and really helps your chances.
Now that time again. Thanks for being with us today, Major League Baseball. For Steve Phillips, John Kruk, and the rest of our great 2K Sports crew, I'm Gary Thorne. Thanks, everybody.